out to tonight's other big story, the investigation into the deadly attack in New York City and the man who police say plowed a rental truck into people on a bike path in the name of ISIS. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm David Wade. Investigators say that Sayfullo Saipov bragged about the terrorist act, saying that he's pleased with the outcome of the attack that he had actually planned for a year. Saipov is now facing federal terror charges. He was led into court this evening in a wheelchair with handcuffs and shackles on.
Court documents show Saipov chose Halloween because there would be more people on the streets of Manhattan. Investigators say they found ISIS-related videos and images on his cell phone.
And we're also seeing heartbreaking new video tonight of the 5 victims from Argentina out bike riding just minutes before they were run down. The group in New York for a reunion that included a Newton man who was injured in the attack. Liam Martin is live for us in New York City tonight. Liam, obviously still a very active investigation.
Well, David and Lisa, this is where that investigation is centered right now. We are on the bike path where Saipov barreled down yesterday. He started about 0.8 of a mile north of us here, came down the West Side Highway bike path, hitting people, slammed into a school bus at this intersection. There were children on board. He then got out and eventually was apprehended by police. All of this in the shadow of the Freedom Tower. Sayfullo Saipov appeared in a U.S. District Court handcuffed and in a wheelchair as he was charged with federal terrorism crimes.
First, material support of a terrorist organization, that being ISIS. And second, a federal charge of violence and destruction of a motor vehicle.
According to the court filings, the 29-year-old chose Halloween as the day to mow down pedestrians and cyclists, believing there would be more civilians on the street. Authorities say they have evidence establishing his support for ISIS, including a note recovered outside the rental vehicle he used.
Also, a search of cell phones found in a bag that he was carrying revealed thousands of ISIS-related images and 90 videos.
Officials say Saipov conducted a practice run last week and wanted to continue his attack down the West Side Highway bike path to kill more people on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, my God.
That did not happen. The Uzbek immigrant crashed his truck into this school bus carrying children before eventually being shot by police in the abdomen. The video shows some of Saipov's victims riding along the bike path before they were struck and killed. The group of childhood friends from Argentina were celebrating a high school reunion in New York at the time. Back in their country, mourners lit dozens of candles in their honor. And we learned tonight in the criminal complaint released just a few hours ago that Saipov, once he was apprehended and was in his hospital room, requested that an ISIS flag be hung on the wall. That request was denied. David and Lisa.
Incredible. Liam, thank you.